The marking for GCSE English in particular this year was an absolute disgrace. I know it's important to keep control of grade inflation, but Ofqual, the regulator, had lost control of grade inflation already, so they overmarked children in January and then undermarked children in June to compensate from that. And I think children at least have a right to expect that the exam standards are going to be the same in the middle of the year, even if they change between years. So literally tens of thousands of students got lower marks than they were predicted. And if you get a D grade in English when you were expecting a C, that means that sixth form college, apprenticeship, higher education, all of those are suddenly out of your reach. And throughout this, it just seems like the regulator is more interested in the spreadsheet than in the students themselves. So the fundamental problem in our education system at the moment is not the exams themselves, it's the connection between the exams and the way schools are held accountable. So this CD boundary line and the percentage of students that get a C grade at GCSE is an overriding force in what schools do. And so increasingly what we're seeing is a narrowing of the curriculum to focus on those subjects and a focus on that cliff edge boundary about getting the children across. Now, given the system we have, that's the right thing for schools to do. It really matters to those students that they get a C and not a D. But the cost in terms of a narrow curriculum and a very instrumental tactical approach is immense. And there's nothing in Micheal Gove's reforms to GCSEs that will alter that situation one bit. So we will continue to have a system that's focused around exams, around teaching to the test, and which is in fact very narrow for children right up to 16. There are some suggestions that could make this better that I think they need to consider in the new reforms. And the first one is to get rid of these league tables with that cliff edge boundary. A simple points-based system which valued the progress of every child would get over a huge number of these hurdles. And then if they're going to have a baccalaureate, as they want to call this, the English baccalaureate certificate, let's make it a proper baccalaureate and let's measure sport and culture and art and volunteering as part of that, in the way perhaps through a Duke of Edinburgh award or something like that, and make the award of the baccalaureate contingent on that as well, because unfortunately at the moment if it's not tested it won't get done.